Master the art of speaking up. What to say when someone interrupts you. Have you ever been in the middle of pitching a brilliant idea during a team meeting, sharing a story with friends, or simply making a valid point in a conversation, only to be abruptly cut off? Someone swoops in, talks over you, hijacking the focus and leaving you standing there in silence. It is a deeply frustrating experience. In that exact moment, your brain races with conflicting emotions. You want to stand up for yourself, but you do not want to come across as aggressive, overly sensitive, or rude. On the other hand, if you stay silent and let it slide, you feel invisible, unrespected, and quietly resentful. Interrupting is one of the most common dynamics in modern social and professional interactions. Learning how to handle it gracefully and assertively is a crucial communication skill. In this video we are going to break down why people interrupt, the body language tools you need to stop them in their tracks, and the exact word-for-word scripts you can use to maintain control of the conversation without losing your cool. Step 1. Identify the type of interrupter. Before you jump into a response, it helps to understand why the interruption is happening in the first place. Broadly speaking, interrupters fall into two main categories, and your strategy should adapt based on who you are dealing with. The first type is the enthusiastic interrupter. These individuals are not trying to be disrespectful or malicious. They are high-energy, fast-paced thinkers who express engagement by jumping in, finishing your sentences, or sharing a related thought. They are eager, not aggressive. The second type is the power player. These individuals interrupt to establish dominance, redirect the conversation to their own agenda, or hijack credit in front of an audience. They treat conversations like a competitive sport, rather than a collaborative space. These individuals interrupt to establish dominance, redirect the conversation to their own agenda. They interrupt to establish dominance. They treat conversations like a competitive sport, rather than a collaborative space. Once you know who you are facing, you can choose the right verbal strategy. Step 2. Low confrontation responses for friendly settings. When you are dealing with colleagues you like, friends, or enthusiastic interrupters, you want to hold your ground while keeping the vibe warm and positive. Here are 3 soft, effective scripts. Script 1. Hold that thought, I just have one quick point to wrap up. This works brilliantly, because it validates their urge to speak without surrendering the floor. You are signaling that their input matters, but that it needs to wait 30 seconds for you to finish your sentence. Script 2. Let me finish this thought real quick, and then I'd love to get your take on it. This is a high charm technique. By explicitly inviting their opinion at the end of your statement, you stroke their ego while maintaining strict control over the timeline. Now what about the chronic dominant interrupter? The person in boardrooms or large group settings who consistently talks over others to command the room. When dealing with a power player, gentle nudges rarely work. You need firm, unambiguous boundaries. Here are 3 high assertiveness scripts. Script 4. I'm going to finish my point. Short, direct, and declarative. Say this in a calm, steady tone, with a flat voice inflection. Do not turn it into a question. You are stating a fact. Script 5. Please let me finish. This is a classic line for a reason. Combined with direct eye contact, it places the social pressure back onto the interrupter, highlighting their breach of conversational etiquette to the entire room. Script 6. The name drop intervention. David, hold on a second, I'm still speaking. Using someone's first name instantly breaks their train of thought and snaps their attention back to reality. Calling them out by name in a group setting creates an undeniable boundary that deters future interruptions. Step 4. The power of nonverbal gestures. Sometimes the best way to handle an interruption is without saying a word at all. Your body language can block an interrupter before they even finish taking a breath. First, master the stop hand gesture. When someone attempts to talk over you, subtly raise one hand with your palm facing slightly outward at chest level while continuing to speak. It acts as a physical barrier that signals wait without breaking your own flow. Second, keep speaking at the same volume and speed. Our natural instinct when someone interrupts us is to pause, look at them, or speed up our words to beat them to the finish line. Resist that impulse. Maintain your exact volume, pace, and pitch, and continue speaking for another 3 to 5 words while making direct eye contact with the interrupter. Most interrupters will realize you are not yielding, and will back down within seconds. Finally, claim physical space. Lean forward slightly, rest your hands openly on the table, or raise your chin. An assertive posture projects confidence and makes people much less likely to cut you off in the first place. Step 5. Become an advocate for others. One of the most powerful ways to build respect and influence in any setting is to act as a shield for other people who get interrupted. If you see a colleague or friend getting cut off in a group conversation, step in on their behalf once the interrupter pauses. If you see a colleague or friend getting cut off in a group conversation, step in on their behalf once the interrupter pauses. Hey Sarah, hold on a second. Mark was in the middle of explaining his idea and got cut off. Mark, what were you saying? By doing this, you instantly elevate your social authority, establish a fair conversational environment, and win the deep appreciation of quiet voices in the room. By doing this, you instantly elevate your social authority, establish a fair conversational environment, and win the deep appreciation of quiet voices in the room. Final thoughts. Reclaiming your space in a conversation is not about being aggressive or argumentative, it is about self-respect and clear communication. Your ideas and voice deserve to be heard just as much as anyone else's. Practice these phrases in low-stakes situations first, like casual chats with friends or family, so they become second nature when you need them in high-stakes professional environments. Pick 1 or 2 scripts that feel most natural to you and start using them today.